Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and warm welcome to the EVES Realty auction room here this morning in Victoria Street in the wonderful city of Hamilton. My name's Grant Child. I'm simply here to coattail fantastic work of our salespeople, who are the ones that you've been working with throughout the proceedings, and they will have furnished you with all the documentation that you need in order to bid and buy today here at auction. I've also got Amber, she's looking after all the technology in the auction room here, and Janine and Mark, they are also on hand at the back of the room here assisting. If you need any assistance throughout proceedings, then just pop your hand up and they will come and help you as much as they can. Buying and selling through auction, folks, it's no different to any real estate transaction. We do have documentation that we need to address. I'm going to quickly run through that just by reminding you that you bid on the basis we've provided you with the buyers and sellers guide, and if you haven't got one yet, they are available on the table over here on the left-hand side of the auction room. Also available on the table over there, folks, is the finalised copy of the contract of sale that we work to. That's been circulated in draft form. I say finalised copies there. If there's been any additions, amendments, deletions, then we will alert you to that prior to your bidding today. But I know the marketing consultants, the superb job that they do, will have already done that. So by way of any bidding, I'm going to assume that you read, understood and accept that contract that we work to, but I do revisit the front page which sets out the conduct of auction in this area here. We've repeated that in blue there on the screen. Don't expect you to read that word for word. Again, I assume that you will have read and understood that. I remind you of a couple of important things. Firstly, your obligations. Should the hammer fall in your favour today, folks, your obligations are firstly to sign the contract. It seals the deal, and if you have another party that needs to sign, then I'm authorised to sign on their behalf as well. The other thing that we do require you to do, and that is of course pay your deposit equaling 10% of the purchase price, unless you've made alternative arrangements with our seller prior to your bidding here today. The only other thing that I'm going to cover off for you folks is I just want to reassure you as far as vendor bidding is concerned. Vendor bids, I am the only person that's authorised to submit a vendor bid. I will advise you if it is a vendor bid. If there's two of you bidding, then I'll just let you battle it out. But if I've only got one person that's bidding, then I will utilise the vendor bid to work alongside you to get you to a level what I call the negotiating platform, which is where we will pause the auction, continue discussions between you and our sellers through a negotiation process, and see if we can help you purchase the property. That pause will always take place below the seller's reserve price. If I'm holding a bid at any level on behalf of the vendor, I will disclose that and clearly identify it as a vendor bid, but it is a response from the vendor through me saying to you, thanks but no thanks. If you want to purchase the property, you will need to be above that level. So it's simply a process to facilitate proceedings with just one bidder to help you purchase the property here this morning. Happy to answer any questions at this juncture before we move on. We did have three properties up for sale today, folks, but number 20 Jasmine Avenue, marketed by Aman Bali from our Rotor office, that auction has been postponed. Our vendors have identified a couple of things they just need to address to get their ducks in a line. Call Aman at our Rotor office. He'll update you with that, but that auction has now been rescheduled for next week at this stage, which will be next Thursday. Not Wednesday as we normally run our auctions, but it will be conducted next Thursday, but Aman will update you on that. So this takes us straight to our first property for this morning, and that's the property at number 6, Cotebrooke Lane. Again, you will have realised you were in for an absolute treat as you met the dream team, Tracy O'Brien and Warren Pledger of our EVES Victoria, who together they are as unstoppable in the real estate market as they are charming when you're dealing with them as well. The legal aspects of number 6 Cotebrooke Lane, folks, is a cross-lease freehold, all described in record of title SA 48A, folio 11. 18th of December is the settlement date. Any changes to that, Tracy? No changes to the chattels list, all as originally circulated. So there you go, folks. I did just say our salespeople, they do dot their I's and cross their T's. So number 6 Cotebrooke Lane, let's have a look at a few shots of the property just to refresh your memory on it. You will obviously recall that, as you see on the screen there, nestled in nature with that view that's practically comes as a little bit of poetry. This is a home where The bird songs are the soundtrack, and the gully around the property is your stage for that to all happen. A great opportunity for you to sit out on the deck with a nice cup of tea, just listening to the bird song in the mornings. It's on the inside. You've got that classic Lockwood charm. You've got the deck. I mention that again because it really is one of those ones that it brings the outside in as well as it takes the inside out. Perfect for the coffee at sunrise or the wine under the stars in the evening as well. You've got room for the whole family at number 6 Cotebrooke Lane there, folks, with the 2 bathrooms. Spacious living because everyone deserves their own space and peace of mind as well. It has had one careful owner from day one who has kept the property absolutely timeless, but now it's your turn to create your memories in this unbeatable setting here at number 6 Cotebrooke Lane. What do we say, go buyers? Who'd like to start me away? Looking for an opening bid. $700,000. We're underway now. That's $700,000 over here. That's $700,000 with our starter over here on my left-hand side. Happy to take a $10,000 rise from here, folks. At 700 000, the money over here on the left-hand side, heading towards ownership now with your bid to bring it in now. Who's got 710? First call now, second time, third. Last opportunity, are we in or outs? Just head you in the right direction with a vendor bid, ma'am. It's 710. Can I say it's 720 on your behalf? It's 710, it's with me. Straight back at 720. 720. At $720,000, it's over here on the left-hand side at 720 000. At $720,000, folks, here's your opportunity. If you are here for this one, you need to let me know right here, right now. Otherwise, as I said in my preamble, we'll pause and talk over here on my left-hand side. First call now at $720,000. Second time, third, last opportunity, and we're out. Bids with you, ma'am, at $720,000. I'll pause the auction and we'll just have a little bit of a chat. Part of my job is people waiting for me. Look, thanks for your patience, folks. We do have, we've reached an agreement for the property at number 6 Cotebrooke Lane. Ma'am, can you just confirm for me, please, you amended your bid to $740,000. At $740,000, our vendor sitting in the back room there, your instructions to me today are to sell to the highest bidder, just confirming that. On the market it goes then at $740,000 in favour of the lady down here. Quickly now, if you are in for this property, you need to let me know right here, right now. The hammer is up. First call now, second time, third, last chance before it goes. Sold. Congratulations, of course, to our seller. So, Amber, let's move straight on to our next offering, and that's the property at number 3 Aberdeen Drive. So there you see it come up on the screen there, folks. I mentioned Aman Bali's name a little bit earlier. Not just any real estate agent, he's a local legend in the industry and has a real unique talent of pairing people with properties that are the perfect fit. So looking at the legal aspects of number 3 Aberdeen Drive, a freehold estate, 574 square metres more or less, all described in record of title 1119302. Settlement date is 4 weeks from the date of sale, being today's date, or such other date as mutually agreed between both parties. Aman, any changes to the channels list at all that you've had circulated? No, all the I's dotted and T's crossed by our EVES team here, as I've mentioned before. First home buyers, young families, this home is your absolute lotto ticket, I can guarantee you of that. It's move-in ready with all the modern comforts. You don't have to wait for anything with this property here. The opportunity in that wonderful kitchen you see there on the screen to whip up your culinary masterpieces. That kitchen there is so stylish you might even feel a little bit like one of those TV chefs that we see. You've got the stone bench tops, the brand new appliances. There's nothing left to be updated in this property here. North facing, well, you've got that wonderful entertainer's deck for barbecues and summer sunsets. A property that you will feel like you are on holiday 24 hours of the day, 7 days a week. Close to top schools there, it's an easy commute to the base and the CBD. Plus you've got that double garage with all the extras there. So really it is one of those properties, folks, that is all wrapped up and gift wrapped with a bow. In your hands, buyers, who wants to be the new owner of this one here? Number 3 Aberdeen Drive. Who says go? just had witnessed how to buy at an EVES auction, so here's your chance now. First call, second, last chance for an opening bids if you're in that position of cash. No, haven't identified a cash buyer for today. Most unusual for you, Aman. I'm going to close the auction, but I can tell you now, with the way Aman works, you will drive past number 3 Aberdeen Drive in the not too distant future. You will see that signboard decorated with a big EVES sold sticker. I can assure you of that. That's all we've got for you today, folks. As I mentioned earlier, we'll be back next week, next Thursday, not Wednesday, Thursday at 11 o'clock with some more great offerings for you. We'll see you then. Thank you.